that your heartbeat?
Hmm?
Okay.
All you have to do is.
Okay.
No, you have to talk to him.
This is a picture of my mother. It was made around 1902. Her mother married Stars Husky off.
Okay. Want to try one more time, Leonard?
This is a picture of my mother made around 1902. And her parents were Mary Lowe and Stars Husky, a full-blooded Cherokee Indian off of the reservation.
Okay. Now, who is this and when was it taken?
Now this picture is the picture of my wife and I, and that picture was made, around about the time that Norris Dam was being built.
Just say this is a picture of me and my wife, and it was made about 1933.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Go.
This is a picture of me and my wife that was made around 1933.
Good. Okay. What's this?
This picture is just of me, and it was made up around 47 or 48 when we lived in New Orleans, Louisiana. It's a 35 Ford, and we're giving it a new paint job.
Good. Okay.
Why don't you just leave it on the
That's
table?
made.
Oh, he's got to see it.
After you look at it, put it down on the table.
That one was made in Inglewood, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember what year? 46.
1940.
1940. This is a picture of me that was made in California on our first trip to California around 1940. It was made at Inglewood, California.
And this?
And this picture is my wife that was made on the street in Knoxville on Gay Street, around, let's see, I'd say 35, maybe 36.
Okay.
Yes.
And this?
Now this is a picture of my grandmother, my mother's mother. It was made in Sevier County on her back porch, around
1931.
30, yeah, around 1931. It was Grandma, and that she got fruit drying in containers on the porch.
It was made in 31.
You want to say that again?
This picture was made in 1931.
Who is it?
This is my grandmother, my mother's mother. And this picture is, hell, I don't know who this is. It's two strange old alley cats that run up the road. And I guess they just stopped and had the picture made at the zoo.
That's made in 47. And that's made.
Mama said it was made in 47 out in California
That's
somewhere.
made in New Orleans.
Well, no, it was made in New Orleans then. She knows.
Okay.
Oh, here's the deli. This was made with our first brand new automobile.
That's made
A
at Norris Dam.
1939 Ford. It was made at Norris Dam. That's a very good friend of mine that's with me. His name is George Kelly. He worked with me at Cherokee.
Okay, say it again. That this is this is the first brand new car we ever had.
This is the first brand new car that we ever bought, that we ever owned.
Okay, say it again, but not with so much emphasis. Just this is a.
Oh yeah, just talking. Now this one is a good one. It's the first car that we ever had, 1931 Ford. Boy, we sure was proud of that baby.
Good.
Oh boy, look at this one. That's, I don't know, if somebody favors me with my mother-in-law. We're taking the son down at Pontchartrain Beach. That was a good old day.
Great, great.
That was made in 1950.
Now that you're on a roll, talk about your grandma.
Now this is Grandma Husky. Now that's one old girl that I sure did love. You know, we had before I got married, me and Grandma.
What's the matter?
I don't know. I just hear a rattle. I'm sorry.
Okay, but either cut it, but when you
Okay.
frown like that, people think that something's wrong.
Okay.
You
Can
see.
we try that again?
You
I'm
see
sorry.
what I mean?
Yes, George. I see
Okay.
what you mean.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I made a face. I just heard a real rattle. Could we? I just want you to sound real good, okay, Leonard?
Yeah.
But you were just telling me about this old girl
Yeah.
and how much you loved her.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is my Grandma Husky, my mother's mother. She's one old girl that I pure loved. I said, you know, me and her had a bet made one time before we ever got married. She bet me that she'd be married before I was. And bless Patty, me and Mama got married on the second day of November. We went to Sevier County, see Grandma, and she had got married on the same day. But we beat her by 3 hours. We was married at 1 o'clock, and she was married at 5 o'clock that evening.
How old was she?
74.
Grandma was 74.
Okay. This?
She was 74 and I was 17.
Don't tap. Don't try not to tap the table. Leonard.
That one was made at the zoo. What, you want me to say something about that one?
Where in the zoo?
Just made it
Uh,
zoo in New Orleans.
Okay.
And,
Just say that loud.
this one was made down in New Orleans at the zoo. And this one here was made up on Norris Lake. We was trying our new car out.
So you had a lot of independence. I mean, it seems like a lot of cotton mill people didn't have as much independence as you all did, particularly with a car.
Yeah, what?
I said it seems like you all had a tremendous amount of independence.
That's all we ever had. I tell you something, you ain't got that on, Avy.
No.
Ready to go, we picked up and went.
You're telling a story.
We did.
Oh, we did go a lot.
If me and you was working and you didn't like your job, we moved. If I was working and you was working and I didn't like the job, we moved. We didn't, really and truly, we didn't ask nobody for nothing. We always managed to get and do what we wanted to, when we wanted to, how we wanted to.
Only place I never did like that was out in Texas. And that was the Germantown, and they let you know that you wasn't welcome there.
That was New Braunfels, Texas.
It's a strictly a Germantown. They wouldn't rent us apartment. And they wouldn't pay me piecework. All the Germans, they got paid piecework, but they paid me straight wages. The head man, he said if he paid me what I made, as much as I made, said they'd shut the mill down.
Mm-hmm.
And I walked out and quit when he wouldn't pay me but 40 cents an hour. And all of them was making around $2 an hour.
Now, I'll tell you how independent you were talking about
And
we
I was
was.
running more pigs than they were.
We were so independent. Those people there said that we would never make it there. We would never get a job there.
They told
We-
us when we got there that we wouldn't, said, because we wasn't German. Said, you'll never get a job here.
We stayed there 1 year to the day.
Showed them they wouldn't make us leave.
And when that 1 year was up, I worked my notice and left.
Have you looked at these? Okay. So,
Red Mathis is dead. Fromander's
Well,
dead.
Benny Peck, I guess, would be about, he was boss out there for years. He's retired.
I don't know where Benny's at.
Was he
Luther
working
probably-
there in the 30s?
Yes, he
Yeah.
was working there back when we were.
Back when we was, yeah.
Now, I'll tell you how you find out. Go over here at Sutherland Avenue. The